Well, good morning, everyone. How you all doing? Whittler Dave here. I hope everybody's having a blessed morning. I know I am. It's a damp cold this morning. It's raining a little bit in the mountains, and I had to turn my heater on. You know me, I don't like cold. Lord, no. Well, let's do a little show and tell here. I tell you, I got in a package the other day, and it was the day before my birthday. She didn't even know it was my birthday. It's not really a birthday gift. She was just showing some love. And her name is Phyllis out of Kentucky. Wonderful carver. She brought some of her students down here to my shop. That's how I first met her. And then we went and met at the carving show there in Sevierville a few months ago. And she asked for some patterns, and I brought her some of my patterns and stuff. And just a wonderful lady. Phyllis is just super nice lady. But anyway, look at this. Look there. Look there what I got in the mail. And then my wife, she had one made for my wife. Her son made these. Look at these. You know me. And then that thing, and what's neat is what my saying is, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. That's my saying. Now, we're not done doing show and tell. Wait a minute. You know me. Coffee. And then she made my wife a little cottonwood ornament. Ain't this neat? And you see that white texture there? The snow? I've never used it. We were talking about this during the carving show, and she told me what it was. And of course, you know me, I done forgot about it. Old man's disease. But this was my other present. Yeah. So I can't wait to use this. May not get to use it this year, but I guarantee you I'm going to be using it for next year. And sent me a nice note and everything in the package. And I'm telling you, I appreciate that, Phyllis. I love and appreciate that. That just it really moved an old man. Trust me, it did. So just a shout out to Phyllis. She's a wonderful lady, and thank you. And anyway, the other thing is Jim from Florida. We was talking. He's been here. He's a carver, and we were talking about one of the fish I was doing before. He said his wife liked the fish, and I said, well, I'll just send you one because he didn't have cedar. And I said, it'd be February. Well, I didn't want him to wait till February, so I surprised him. I cut one out and got it ready and sent him a fish. Now, Jim, all you got to do is just make sure you round over the edges. It's a simple little carving. Round over this, just kind of round it over, and everything. And the other thing you were asking, let me grab a can here. This is the spray I use. You can get matte, you can get flat, you can get gloss, but this is the spray I use right here. Right there's what I use, Jim. So, shout out to Jim. He's a wonderful man and everything. And then I was asked again the other day about that glue, the Wellbond glue. Now, I don't get paid for none of this. But folks, if you want good glue, go out and get it for your crafting. Right there, Wellbond. Trust me, I love this stuff. I've been using this for a long time. This is really my last week. I'm going to wrap up, and I'm wrapping and I'm packing and everything. Of course, I didn't get done all what I wanted to do. I had to shut down a couple days, a couple weeks in this month to help a friend of mine. I did get all my cabinets hung yesterday, and we got all that stuff done and all the trim in and everything, so that job's done, so I can be left alone. But now we're just going to do some random this morning. I need to get some more of these little trees, these things people always like. So I was just, randomly drawing trees this morning. And then I'll set them on little platforms. So simple, so simple. I'll make them a little platform. Excuse me, folks. Just a little platform. People like setting these around their house. Just little random trees. Come on, folks. Anybody can do these. These are ABC carving. Get out there and use your scrap. But yeah, it got that job done. Praise the Lord. I'm a slow oak man. I'm not. I don't even consider myself a contractor anymore. I don't have. I don't do that. But my buddy of mine, he needed help, so I did it. I did it. And my right knee and my back can tell you that I did it. Now it's just time for the old man just to finish up the show and try to... I'm not going to get everything I have produced. That's the sad thing, is I lost 2 weeks of my working in November. But, you know, there's always next year, and I'll just be ahead of the game. And I'm actually going to start earlier this year. I've been on this show for, I don't know, 5 months, just building and making, and it just seems like I just didn't get enough made. You know, just don't. And so, next year, I will. I'm going to start a lot earlier. A lot earlier. Yes, I am. But trees, you know, just random little trees. There's no right, no wrong, and little whoop-de-doo. Whoop, whoop, whoop-de-doo. My friend Brian, his wife got back home to Florida. You know, got delayed and had to spend the night in another city. That just crazy. You know, but they're used to flying and stuff, and you know, I keep my butt on the ground. And I'm not afraid of heights. I just keep my butt on the ground. I prefer to. If I can't drive there, I don't go there. You know, I just don't. I gotta go out to the store today and get a couple things. Maybe some good chili last night. Woo! Did I ever make some chili? Yes, I can make. Well, the first thing I had with it, I didn't really have a bowl of chili. I just made me up a hot dogger, and smeared that all over it. And I put it on I don't eat much bread, so I eat a lot of flour tortilla shells. So I smeared it on a flour tortilla shell and throwed her in the oven. A little bit of chili on that, and I put some cheese. I crush up some Doritos, and whoop, whoop, there it is. Simple supper. I don't eat much. I went out for my birthday, and I felt like a stuffed pig, because I only eat 1 meal a day, and that was like having 10 meals a day, you know? And you see, folks, got to get you back down here. So, like I said, this ain't really nothing. And I think I figured out how I'm going to film on the mountain. Because that's going to be really hard, because I don't know how to edit. So, what I always do, I always get up there before the chickens even wake up. And, you know, get my table and move things around. You know, you don't want your store to look the same every day. Remember that, folks. If you do any kind of crafting or you do any kind of shows, if you do it 1 or 2 days, the best advice I can give you is move your table around every day. Move things around. Don't look like, you just rolled out of bed and there it is. No, put some effort into it. Move it around. Change it up. Change this, change that, change the lighting, whatever. Just move it around. That's the best advice I can give you. And you may have some repeats. They're going to come back and they'll go, oh, I didn't see this yesterday, and it was stuck right in their nose, but maybe it was in the back. Maybe it was in the wrong side. Now they can see it. So move your table around if you do any kind of showing. But anywho, so when I get up there early, there's really not that much people up there. It's just workers. There's not really nothing. So I'm going to do short videos. They probably won't be really anything. Just some good morning, pick around on maybe a mouse, or just some shorts. Keep things going so you don't think I fell off the banana boat and everything. And tell everybody good morning, love everybody. Then when my wife gets up there, she'll be up there, I think. She's changing her days off for Fridays and Saturdays she's going to go for. She gets off Sundays and Mondays. So that because Fridays and Saturdays are some of the best days to be up there. There's a lot of people, so we're going to do. She can change her hours, her days off, and she'll be up there so she can video on that morning and everything. And she's not a morning person, folks. Lord, no. Nope. I wake up running, and I don't even hardly have sleep. I've always been that way. I got energy. I got energy you cannot burn. I got more energy than Quaker got oats. I do. And I'm 10 times older than my wife. A lot older. There you go. See, you know, just have some fun, folks. Just these little random trees. I'm going to carve several of them. And I got to get set up for Burger King and everything. And, you know. But doing a little whoop, whoop, whoop-de-doo. I'm actually thinking about making me a shirt that says whoop-de-doo. And you never know. I'm not really for sure. I've got to check in some shirt companies and stuff and see what it would cost me. But see if it would be feasible. But if things go better than it did this year, and you know, I mean, last year I had to have surgery and stuff like that. And, you know, losing my father-in-law, and you know, and just need a better year. I pray for everybody. I pray for the people in North Carolina and down in Florida that had the hurricanes, and just, you know, pray for everybody. We all need a better year. Not just me. Not just me. Yep. Yeah. There we go. Just like a hot minute here. You don't have to. We're going to even use the V-gouge. The V-gouge. There you go. I'm hoping Jim likes his fish. I can't wait till he sends me pictures of it. It's just a random fish I did. His wife never met the lady. She seen it and said, wow, she'd like to have it. And he told her that he didn't have that wood anymore. So, that ain't no problem. You know? Not for an old man that has tons of scrap wood laying around. I just zipped him out one, made him a stand, and there it is. Whoop! There it is. Whoop! Whoop! There it is. Oh yeah, and my friend Amy, back in Indiana, they got their package, the little dump trucks and the football thing, and I haven't showed the one that I've made. Something I'm going to be doing. I made a concept. I'm going to be putting it out at the show this year, and I want to know people's opinion about it and everything. And I'm going to start making those too. I'm not a sports person. I have to talk to Brian and my wife. You know, I'm not a sports person at all. I have worked all my life. You know, most kids, when they were getting out of school and going to all the b-ball games and, you know, baseball and football games and stuff, the minute I walked out of school, I went to my job. That's no joke. I was either working for a gas station, doing construction for somebody, or working in a feed mill. I worked for a bowling alley. I was a maintenance in a bowling alley. That's all I've ever done, folks, is work. So, yeah, I didn't have it. So I don't know much about anything about sports. Not at all. I'm dumber than a box of rocks on sports. And I really don't have any feelings for sports, but everybody's into sports, so my friend in Indiana told me to make this football thing or a golfing thing. I may even make one of those. It sparked something. I enjoyed making it. So now I'm going to start making them, and I haven't showed it yet. And in fact, I should have brought it out here and showed it to everybody, but I left it in the house. It's got to get packed up, and I'm going to put it on my Facebook sites and stuff to announce that these will be coming out. And if you, whatever team you got, let us know. And the biggest thing is getting the collars right, getting the team collars right. That's not that easy, you know, because got to get the collars right. We'll get them close. How's that sound? All right, I'll make a stand for it. See, just simple, and I'll put these out. I'll sell every one of them. You know, you can get you a tree for hardly nothing. You know, just a tree. Set these around your house. You know, Start your world of true and American made right here in the United States art. You know, get out there and find somebody, not just me. Find somebody in your hometown. I can't stress this enough. Find somebody in your hometown that's an artist or a builder and say, hey, let's support America. Let's support America. Let's bring back the mom and pop shops the way I grew up. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, you young people didn't grow up with the mom and pops. Us old dogs did. When you walk into an old cafe or something and Betty Joe was back there cooking and, you know, and she'd come out and serve you coffee and, you know, her husband was there working. Mom and pop. He was a short order cook. Yeah, I miss those days. I do. So, my best advice is bring back America. Let's believe into American builders. We got all kinds of good builders out there. I mean, look, my friend Phyllis and just everybody. They're just wonderful builders. Wonderful. Tell you what, my friend in Sweden, oh my Lord, that guy is just, he's just amazing me every day. He is. I wish he was right here because me and him could just have a fun time. You know, one old carver to a new carver. Wow. Wouldn't that be a blast? Oh, I hear some sirens. Sirens, folks. Woo! Sirens. Whoop, whoop. Yes, I do. See, these don't take long. You don't want them perfect. No, you don't. That's what's nice about whittling. Just whittle, 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 whittle. Whoopie-doo, whoopie-doo, whoopie-doo. Yeah. I'll tell you, in February, I did a little, you know, just, you know, actually I sweep every day because this is a working shop. When you come to my shop, you're going to run into dust and you're going to run into a lot of wood because this is 100% working shop. It's not no fancy foo-foo shop. You spill something on the floor, you just take your shoe and wipe it up. It's good enough for this old man. But it's time to, I was unable this year to, you know, I usually air out every 3 months we shut down and, you know, really do a deep clean and deep clean and deep clean. But with the surgery and the other stuff that's happened to us this summer, just really haven't had time to do that deep clean. So, gotta do it this year. This probably in February I'll shut down and move tools out and try to pick a clear day because some of these tools can go outside and, you know, set for a day while I sweep, clean, and then got to take all the tools apart and grease and oil up all the working parts on the inside. I'm going to teach my wife how to do that because it's really hard for me to get down on the floor now with my old leg and my back. Don't bend like I used to, folks. Too many whoop-de-doos in my day. I'm a hard old worker. So we got to grease machineries and, you know, and I want to get on my lathe. I ain't been on that lathe for 3 years. Just sitting over there looking at me. Hi, Mr. Lathe, I'm sorry. Stop hollering at me. You know, I'm going to get on my lathe. I'll be glad when Jeff goes back into business. Man that makes these knives right here. I'm going to call him in February. I told him I'd get him a ring-a-doo. See if he's going back. A lot of people are asking about these knives. And once I find out that, you know, I'll give out his, if he gives me permission to give out his websites and stuff like that, I think you'll be really impressed. I am. I'm very impressed. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. These people that we remodeled this house over here, they're so appreciated. You know, you could feel the love. You know, just thank us every day for, you know, they've been renting this house for 8 years and they pay the rent, and their kids call me Papa Dave or Grandpa Dave. That's all right. I don't care. You know, but they are just so appreciated. His mom lives with them, and just a very appreciative people, because they don't have much, and we went in there and disrupted their lives for a good reason. We ripped that entire kitchen out and took a wall out and I took part of the porch and framed in the porch, made a room out of it and wired it and insulated it. And, next year I am going to rip the bathroom out. Oh my Lord. I don't know. Somebody went crazy with a caulking gun. I'm telling you, that's not the way to fix a problem. Lord, no. So I got to get in there, and I told the guy that owned it, he goes, how are we going to fix it? I said, with the Sawzall, I'm going to go in there and just saw everything out, and there you be. And reframe what I got to reframe, and fix what I got to fix, and then put her back together. You know, that's the way I fix it. I'm not going to baby it. It's not worth babying. Lord, no. I'll pull the toilet, pull the tub. We're going to pull it all. Just start all over. It'd be the best thing to do. And I ain't kidding you. Somebody went crazy. Crazy with a caulking gun. Yes'm. I mean crazy. Literally. Do-da. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Whoop-dee-doo. Whoop-dee-doo. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop-dee-doo. Phyllis sent me some pictures of some of them patterns I done her up, and I'm telling you, I loved it. She made some Christmas stuff for some family members, and she's just a wonderful lady. I mean, I'm not kidding you. And the stuff that I do, and she asked to to do it, and would I mind sharing the pattern? Like, Lord, no, I don't care. Every artist is different. You know, we're all different. That's what makes the world go around. What makes art beautiful. And she passed it out to some of her other students, I believe, and they made patterns. So, you know, it's going to move on. I love when people send me pictures. Remember, daveposton@gmail.com. That's all you need to know. I mean, I'll get your pictures and what has yous, and I love looking at other people's art. And even if you do something of mine, you know, that's just totally cool. If you come randomly close and, well, I draw this is my version. That's what I'm telling you. Make it yours, not mine. You know, that's it. It's like these trees. There's no tree is exactly the same. No tree. So I just grabbed some scrap wood and, drawed, made these whimsical little trees. I didn't want them perfect, and that's what makes art. There's no duplication right here. I stress that every time. There ain't no computer to cut these out or nothing. Just get out there and be you. Be you. Don't be me, you be you, and go with it. You can tell these don't take long. No. Mm-hmm. Get a bigger blade. What time is it? A little whoop, and a little whoop, and a little whoop, whoop, and a little whoop, whoop, and a little whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, I gotta find out some t-shirt companies, because I don't know what. I've never done nothing like that. When I had my construction business, where I had an agent through Sherman Williams, and they would have t-shirts made for me. And I didn't have to worry about it. I had the name of my business and stuff like that. But that's about as close as I ever got to have a, custom-made t-shirt. But that was with my business and everything. So now, I just got to make stands for them. Now we just got 2 simple little trees. Nothing perfect. They're going to, set sideways and this way and that way. Just get out there and play, folks. I cannot stress that enough. Well, let's get you up here. Yeah, let's get you up here and see the old man. I need some coffee. Well, anywho, I want to say thank you, Phyllis, again for this wonderful and beautiful gift. Wow. You don't mean it. Sorry, folks. Getting a little dry. It's good coffee. Woo, it's good coffee. And I can't wait to use this texture. I got an idea. Yes, I do. Idea. Well, anywho, I want to say thank you all who's been subscribing, watching my channel, sharing it with your family and friends. That that deeply, I appreciate that. And we're just moving right along. I got a lot of plans for next year. I got some big videos I didn't get done this year, so I need somebody shooting with the camera, and some oopty-doos that I had this summer, had to take care of, personal things, my health and stuff. Just appreciate and love everyone that's gave me good prayers and comments and stuff like that. That hits home. It does. I'm 61 years old and not a young chicken anymore. Been around the block a lot. So, like I said, I appreciate everyone. So, like, share, subscribe, share it with your family, share it with your church, share it with anybody. Just share my channel. Push that little notification bell at the top. That'll let you know when Winter Day puts a channel out. I try to do 2 a week. Sometimes ends up being on a Saturday. I apologize, but or the camera messes up and I just got to redo a whole new video. Yeah, well, I can tell you all about that. I can. But anywho, I love and appreciate everybody. You all have a blessed day, and Willard Day will just talk to you later. And I thank you dearly. Thank you.